The British government has announced a tightening of terrorist laws to combat the threat from radicalized British nationals traveling to fight in Iraq and Syria. As CCTV's Richard Bestic reports from London, the new package of measures comes 4 days after an increase in Britain's terrorist threat level.
The UK government says there are at least 500 young British nationals fighting alongside the Islamic State in Iraq and Syria. And the killer of American journalist James Foley was almost certainly a Londoner. In Britain, within the last few days, it's prompted the terrorist threat level to be raised from substantial to severe. Now the UK Prime Minister said he'll go further to stop jihadists travelling to war by making it easier for police here to take away their passports.
By providing the police with a temporary power to seize a passport at the border, during which time they'll be able to investigate the individual concerned.
Powers to remove suspected jihadists from their communities without trial and to heighten surveillance are among the new anti-terror measures. Airlines will be required by law to provide passenger lists, and those suspected of terrorist activities will be forced to undergo de-radicalisation programmes.
We are proud to be an open, free and tolerant nation, but that tolerance must never be confused with a passive acceptance of cultures living separate lives or people behaving in ways that run completely counter to our values.
However, the much-vaunted plan to place a temporary ban on the return of British jihadists to the UK is to be subjected to further legal examination. It's possibly a measure of the difficulties introducing tough new anti-terror measures that within hours of the Prime Minister making a statement to the British Parliament, talks inside the coalition government were still going on. The fears being politically that they'd be so draconian as to trigger a backlash and that legally they would unravel in the weeks and months ahead under courtroom challenge. Richard Bestic, CCTV, London.